much time on the verses, nigga. We gonna talk about this one that I don't think will happen, but I'm praying that it happens. I really, really pray that it happens, man. Kim versus Nicki.
Man, that's gonna set Twitter aflame.
I think by far that's gonna have the most views. All of that, nigga. I say 5 million right now.
Like now that you mention it, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think Nicki gonna agree to it. I don't think she gonna agree to it.
Ego.
Just like ego. I feel like she feel like she above all that. I don't think she gonna agree. If she agrees to it and then pop off, I'll be hella surprised. But I don't think she gonna do it. I think she think, cause like the verses shit. Not saying like you washed up if you do it, but it's kind of like the verses is more so looking back as opposed to we excited for what you doing right now.
Then these artists need to start being realistic with themselves and understand that yes, you're old now, nigga. You've been in the game 10 years. You have enough of a catalog to where you can do a verses. Nicki is not. I know Nicki got her barbs or whatever and all that, but Nicki is not as relevant as she once was. Let's just keep it real. She's not. I'm not saying like she's still bigger probably than most just because of who she is. She's effing Nicki, and she got the barbs, which is I don't call that a fan base. That's a cult.
Right.
So she got that. But as far as like her actual relevance in hip hop, there's a reason she kept clinging on to these young rappers that's popping.
Yeah.
Drake do the same spit, but Drake also kind of influences their sound as well. Yeah. And Drake is still Drake. And that would be disingenuous to try to say Nicki is Drake. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same thing. But Kanye did the same. He went through the same thing. He tried to cling on to Lil Pump and Snitch 9 and all. It happens, bro. It happens. Yeah, once you're at that level, it's probably time. You're probably at a level where you can do a versus.
That was trash. But yeah, I don't think she'll do it. Like I think Nicki, like her brand is like a very not saying Lil Kim's brand isn't. All
right.
What I'm saying is, if Drake wouldn't do a versus, I don't see Nicki doing a versus.
Hold on, bro, because you seem like you was finna get a little disrespectful right now.
No, never. I love Lil Kim. There would be no Nicki without Lil Kim, for sure. But what I'm saying is, Nicki, I believe she sees her brand on like par with like Lil Wayne, Drake, whatever hot rapper, Cardi B, substitute whatever popping rapper is out there right now. And if one of those rappers wouldn't do a versus right now, Nicki won't do a versus right now.
But Nicki is not them.
But I'm saying, I know she's not, but I feel like
they young and fresh.
She wants her brand to be associated with that. So it's like, I'm not doing that because I'm this, and y'all need to treat me like this. I need to get this type of money. I need to get this type of opportunities. I need to be on these type of stages, and they're not on this stage, so I'm not going to be on that stage. And that's why I feel like.
So you think there's a sense of delusion as well?
I don't want to call it delusion, but it's like she feel how she feel about herself.
All right, so F it. Who wins that? Yeah.
That's hard. I mean, I feel like Lil Kim don't got a verse I could fuck with Nicki Minaj's monster verse. She dope though. Like, man, look, not taking nothing from Lil Kim, but that verse is so goddamn good. I don't think you understand, man. She don't. She just don't, bro. I'm sorry. And I'm not even like a Nicki Minaj fan. I like Lil Kim more, but just...
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, I just walked out of this chair in the middle of a podcast because of some blasphemy that came out of this man's mouth.
What verse that Lil Kim spit?
Nigga, you want me to pick one?
Pick one.
You want me to pick one? Want to bumble with the B, huh? Hot damn hoe, here we go again. Nigga, what?
Look, I love Lil
Kim. Yo,
Kim.
shorty, won't you go get a bag of the leak? Like, nigga, what are you talking about right now, bro? These is iconic hip hop verses.
No.
What are you talking about right now?
An icon, but what I'm saying, just on some bars, and just the impact of one verse.
We all know that's not the only thing for a verses, bro. We might as well get Talib Kweli out here, bro. If you want to talk about bars and a verses.
All I'm saying is the way
you think Monster is more impactful than those verses that Kim gave.
Pound for pound, yes. Pound for pound, yes.
Impact wise in hip hop, you think Monster had more of an impact than Get Money? You think Monster had more of an impact than Players Anthem? You think that had more of an impact than Quiet Storm?
Yeah, for sure. For sure I do. For sure I do. For sure I do. Look, and I'm about to tell you that. I'm about to tell you exactly why I feel the way I feel. All right. I remember that time in my life, like 2010. It's right before, Kanye dropped his classic album, right? Nicki Minaj on that album when it dropped, nobody was rapping like that at all. Nobody was rapping like the different voices, the different inflections.
I agree.
Now, follow me, because this is like my own little hip hop history. I don't hear nobody talk about.
Okay.
After that song came out, because it was like before it came out on the album was dropped, Kanye was doing like the Friday drops or whatever, so dropping the song every Friday, and that was one of the songs.
Mm-hmm.
After that song came out, we heard a whole bunch of freestyles to that beat, to that monster beat.
Recall.
One of the rappers I got on the beat was Kendrick Lamar. For me, and I have been following Kendrick Lamar for a very long, not a very long time, but I haven't followed him since like 2008, so like 2 years.
That's pretty much
pretty much started, right? So Kendrick started rapping like that. Like Kendrick is known for like the different voices and shit like that.
Right.
He started rapping like that on that beat, like after Nicki Minaj. When I heard it, I was like, this nigga rapping like he on crack or something. And my friend, when he was listening, he sounded like he on drugs. And that became like a trademark thing for Kendrick Lamar after that. I don't want to give Nicki Minaj credit for his entire style. I mean, obviously I can't. But I know she influenced an entire generation of like up and coming rappers, especially in one.
But you think it's due to that verse and just not Nicki in general?
Yeah, that
because she rapped like that on the million verses she did at that time.
But that verse,
Monster was just the one that.
But that's that verse though. That's the verse that.
I think the reason she got so much respect from Monster is because of who was on that song with her.
And she and
but are we gonna? But hold up. But are we gonna act like
she
ate?
Kanye,
she ate. But are we gonna act like Kanye and Jay brought their A game on that?
I mean,
I want you to put that same verse on So Appalled. You think it has that same impact? You think we still looking at that and saying, "Oh, Nicki killed everybody"?
But I'm just saying for that song though, for that in particular song.
On the song, they didn't bring their A game on.
Doesn't matter on that particular song. I mean, it just is what it is. Like they might not have had their best night.
Bro,
but
everybody,
that's on them.
You go to any party right now, bro. Everybody's not gonna know. Everybody's not gonna know the Monster verse, but they're gonna know
like a good one.
But they're gonna know I Can Love You. They're gonna know Quiet Storm. They're gonna know Get Money. They're gonna know used to get grabbed in the Cadillac.
See,
now ain't under the act. Watch my niggas back.
That.
They gonna know that.
I disagree with that. And I'm a little Kim.
This
fan.
nigga is crazy.
You feel me?
Okay, well let me just get my opinion on the verses. I do feel like Nicki would win because Nicki overall has a more. She definitely has more impactful
I'm not
hits.
even a Nicki Minaj fan, Maj. I'm not. I'm not a Nicki Minaj.
I'm not a Kim fan. I'm not even a Kim fan. But you're not finna spew no blasphemy on this here platform.
I'm a fan. But that Monster verse, it's really that good. It's really that good of a verse. Like sometimes
it's not that iconic though. It is one of the most. I would say it's one of the most iconic hip hop verses of all time. But for you to say Kim don't have nothing to match that,
well, what I mean is
the blasphemy.
She doesn't have a verse that matches that verse on some like shit. Cause like for a verse to be considered like a supreme verse,
Kim any of those verses I just named drop, and it's like everything stopped. Like. Have you not seen her appearances when they do bring her out on some surprise type spit and like people be rapping the words better than her?
Yeah, she got a good following, but it's not.
Don't do that. She got barbs, nigga. Don't nothing beat that. So don't try that as
But
if
it's
like
like-
it's her like
I'm
she
trying-
got some
look,
cult following.
I'm
Kim
trying to
has
tell
a
you, I'm
dope
trying to tell you,
was a
that
part of a
that
dope time in hip hop.
The only reason why I even care about Nicki Minaj is because that Monster verse. Like that's the only reason.
I feel like you take that monster verse away and she don't even like get the little bit of I guess hip hop respect to the level that it wouldn't be at the level it's at. I could say
I
that.
will agree on that point. Take away the
I will
Monster
say that.
verse. It's a yeah. Take away that.
You take away the monster verse, and when people make their all time hip hop list, Nicki would probably be like 20
Yeah, no.
something levels
Take
below.
away the Monster verse. Her career has an entire different trajectory. We might not even be mentioning the Verzuz versus her and Lil Kim, but that Monster verse highlighted her so well that it opened.
I just
up
feel
some
like,
people's
especially
ears
for
to
you
her.
to be, come from my same area, and even a little bit before me, and for you to make these comments regarding Kim is like,
Look, I'm not taking
shocking,
nothing
bro.
away from Lil Kim.
yes, you are,
I'm not
nigga.
taking
I don't want to
nothing
hear that
away.
politically correct. Oh, not to take. I don't want
I
to
take
hear that
nothing
spit right
away,
now.
But that Monster
I
verse,
named all legendary hip hop classics.
that Monster verse,
Classics, bro. Iconic classics
I'm
in
telling
hip
you,
hop.
that Monster verse is like
If you made an all time list
it,
for hip hop
Monster is
songs,
on- if we
Monster
take-
wouldn't be above any of those.
on the ones that you listed for Lil Kim. Yeah, Monster it beats it just as far as
Wait, whoa. Let me make sure you're saying what I think you're saying. So if we make an all time hip hop songs list, hip hop songs all time for the 40 years hip hop has existed.
verses. The hip hop verses, not the songs, but the
The
verse.
songs.
Okay, well that's a little different. Than
Monster
the verse.
isn't near any of those, but
Well, yeah.
Kim is is a big reason for that.
Well,
Kim was Junior Mafia, nigga.
Monster as a song isn't like it's not my favorite song. It's not like it's whatever. But I'm saying like her
That's not.
verse
And
on that song,
I'll go a step further. I've heard Nicki spit harder than that.
probably have, but I'm just saying her verse. What I'm saying is the impact of that verse. I'm not saying it's the best verse I ever heard. I'm just saying like the verse was lyrical enough.
It's lyrically better than anything Kim
And
has spit.
it's
I will give you
almost-
that.
I won't even say she came with a new style, but she came with a new energy at the time.
I agree with you.
that
Give Nicki her
broke
flowers, bro.
everything
Give it to her.
Yeah, no,
Give
she
it
got
to
it.
her.
I've done enough.
Give it to her.
I've done
That's
enough.
fine. I'm cool with
But
that
she does-
opinion.
but I'm telling you, that verse right there by itself, we could put that verse. The moment that Nicki, if they doing the verses, you feel me? They're going back and forth, song for song, and Nicki does that. It might be like we might have to
You're
pack
crazy.
it up.
You crazy.
We might have to pack it up after that.
So what about when this come on? Dum 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 dum. I got the magic stick. Nigga, you crazy, bro. You are crazy. Like, okay, that versus needs to happen because it seemed like I thought it was just Barb's not putting respect on Kim name, nigga. It's even some of
Lil' Kim
some
gonna
of
get
my
up there and
peers.
start dancing.
Oh my gosh, bro. I didn't know it was some of my peers as well that felt this way. And again, this is somebody who's saying Nicki. I think Nicki would win the
All
verses.
right, look, I'll give you this. I feel like Lil' Kim has better songs than Nicki Minaj for sure. She has better songs all the way through, but I'm just highlighting how great.
And that's what I was
That
gonna
one.
say. I feel like Kim would have more high points
Yeah.
than Nicki. Like I feel like Kim would bring more of those like nostalgia moments.
Yeah, factual.
Than Nicki could because she don't have a lot of those. Nicki don't have a lot of classic songs she was a part of.
Yeah.
But she does have a long catalog. She does have a she does have a lot of hits.
I'm probably not even like the best one to even try to like highlight any type of Nicki songs because I don't really follow her catalog like that. But that Monster verse,
That nigga is not letting
that
that
shit
go.
stands out.
This nigga made me hop out of my chair and walk away from
Look,
the whole
I put
table.
it to you like this. I'm a J. Cole fan. I like J. Cole's music.
Okay.
But I don't feel like I feel like Monster the impact of Nicki Minaj's Monster verse is more impactful than any verse that J. Cole has dropped. That's how strongly I feel about that Monster verse.
Does Cole have a monster moment? I don't think Cole has a monster moment.
I don't think so either. But every artist is different. But she, like I said, she had that moment because it's like it's on arguably Kanye West's best album. You got Kanye, you got Jay-Z, and she was just in a
That's
right
crazy.
position.
Cole don't have a monster moment. Even Kendrick got one.
Yeah, he got one, and it's not. Well, you talking about the Control verse?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the Control verse.
To where you like shake spit up.
Yeah, Drake got a few of them.
Drake, man, don't please.
Drake got a few.
Don't bring him in it, bro. That's a cheat code.
Drake got a
That's
few.
a cheat code, bro. That nigga literally spits quotables like
He got
every time he rap.
But I mean, I appreciate you defending Lil' Kim the way you did.
Man, y'all got Kimberly Jones all the way after, bro.
That Monster verse, man.
And you know what's crazy? I was thinking I was finna have to defend Nicki and give her flowers right now, and this nigga just made me do the polar opposite. Cause I remember last time we had a Nicki debate, I was the one in your shoes.
Yeah. Nah, I'm trying to tell you, like, I don't.
But
I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan, but I acknowledge the fact that verse is phenomenal. And
so do I, bro.
I
I acknowledge that that's definitely one of the most classic hip hop verses ever.
Like, especially in like the last 10 years.
Oh, for sure, without a doubt.
It's like her and Kendrick, like as far as like the most impactful verses.
And I think I was actually planning on that. Like when we do like our next like hip hop segment, that was gonna be one of our things where I was gonna have like 4 of us try to like come up with like a top 10 like iconic verses in hip hop all time and just see what we randomly come up with.
Okay, that'd be fun.
Yeah, we gonna do that. But put some respect on Kimberly Jones, nigga.
No, I love Lil' Kim. Like
crazy.
I love Lil' Kim over Nicki Minaj. I do, but I just like I don't know.
Monster must have did something.
I wanted to go
and I think
another
thing is too. I think Monster. You might have just shown me that Monster was an even bigger impact than I remember. You know what I'm saying? Even though I understand how big it was, but I think it might have been a little bigger than I've given it credit for. It maybe.
Well, I mean, for like because Lil' Kim can't take nothing from her, but for like the newer hip hop generation.
Yeah, because I'm speaking on research I've done. I didn't grow up with Kim like that. The
Yeah,
Kim I grew up was like Lighters Up and Jump Off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I didn't even grow up with the Kim that I mess with the most.
But that Nicki Minaj verse is just, I don't know, it did something to the atmosphere.